Well, g'day everyone, welcome back to Hibbo's Model Bench. As you can see, got a box on the bench. It's the group build between myself, Jason and Peter. So Oz Scale Modelling and Aussie Scale Modeller and Hibbo's Model Bench. It's the ASLAV Phase 3 kit from Trumpeter. It's a 135 scale, it's got the Australian markings. It's a great looking kit actually. It's got 2 frets of photo etch. I did do an unboxing of it, but just to refresh your memory, I'm just seeing if I can find the kit number. Well, the kit number is 05535. So you can't see it, but 05535. Just to refresh your memory, just go through the kit a little bit. This will be the first episode, obviously, and I've worked out what I'm going to be doing to start with. But we have an upper and lower tub for this build, obviously, because you need an upper and lower tub. So they'll fit together like so. Already I can see there's a bit of fixing up that needs to be done. Where is it? There's a couple of locating pins and bits and pieces that go to places. Yeah, so you can see at the even now. Sorry, I'm not even in view here. So you try to get the locating pins in the right spots. So it's quite difficult actually. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort this out myself. That bit goes in there. Yeah, so it's a fair bit of work that probably needs to be done with this. Oh no, there you go. Almost done. There we go. So there's your what the tub's going to look like. Obviously got a couple of hatches, a couple of doors, bits and pieces. So I'll just leave that bit out. I'll be starting on that bottom bit today. Then we've got what looks like to be all the suspension, wheels, yeah, shockies. I mean, I know nothing about cars or anything like this, so I think I'm saying all the right things. I've got guns on this one, so it's got a 50 cal. So it's half your 50 cal. More wheels by the look of it. Whatever they are. Your photo etch frets. So there's 2 of those. You've got clear parts. There's 2 sprues of clear parts, I believe. Then you've got your decals. So it's got cook the man some eggs. So yeah, cook the man some eggs is a phrase from a movie, one of my favourite movies, Bunch of Warriors, from Jake Dunmus. Jake Dunmus tells his wife to cook some man some fucking eggs. Looks like the hatches and everything for the uppers. Another part that's covered in the protection. That must be raised bits. Yeah, that'll be a bit of a surprise when we open that one. And again, a bit more raised there. It's got engine parts, what I believe would be engine parts on it. And yeah, just other bits and pieces. Jerry cans, which I'll be using 3D printed ones that I've been given by one of my subscribers. Lovely bloke. Just my brain's just gone. Can't think of names at the moment. So yeah, and then you've got the rubber tyres. So we'll put all this away to start with. Oh yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you all had a great night, New Year's Eve. Hope you're not feeling as seedy as I was this morning when I woke up. But yeah, it only happens once a year, so might as well have a few drinks. So, what I'm doing to start with is I am going to go through all the instructions properly. I'm not going to jump off and go to other parts like I've been doing with the Tirpitz and all my builds, but it's all going to be by the book. So this one says I need to put in some holes, but it says it. Okay, so some holes there and some holes there. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So I've got the holes there. So I do have my pin vise somewhere. I'm actually buying a thing called a Wonder or Wow knife or Wow something or other. It's like an electronic drill. Wow pen. It's an electronic screwdriver, but it's small, so I'll be using that on these bits and pieces. So I've got to just find one. So we'll just have a look at the size of the what needs to be drilled. Might need to be a little bit smaller than that. Let's see. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll come back once I've drilled these and show you once I'm done. So I'll talk to you soon. So welcome back. As you can see now, I've put a couple of holes into the bulkhead there. So it's a bit blurry, but 1, 2, 3. There's 2 on the upper deck there, 2 on that deck, and then 3 there. So let's tick off part 1. So part 1's ticked off, done. So now we're looking at part 2. So I need to get the A sprue out because we have how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9 parts to take off sprue A. So I can just make sure this is sprue A. Yep, sprue A. So there we go. So I need to start with A21. Oh, it's a fair bit of flash, like Peter said. Where's my... Cut them off as close as I can because they're very fragile. I don't want to be mucking around with them too much. Alright, so this is that part I've just cut off. Just want to see, Peter said there was quite a bit of flashing on it. Doesn't look like too much. There's a bit there. So I just... Alright, so that's that one. So, New Year's resolution for me is to finish builds that I start really concentrate hard on law school. Do the best I possibly can for work, at work. Be the best person I possibly can be to everybody. And to lose a shit ton of weight. Need to lose a heap of weight. I believe this bit goes into that. Yeah, I want to lose about probably look at 15-20 kilos. So I'll start my diet again. Alright. Okay, so start my diet again. Hopefully when I'll be staying in Onslow, I will have cooking area. That way I can make my own food, don't have to go to the pub to eat. Well, not every night anyway. Make my lunch, make my breakfast. Go to the gym every day. So, let's see if this fits. This is meant to go there. It's meant to go in that way. There we go. I'm pretty sure that goes like that. Looks right. If this is right, I will come back a bit later. I'll show you what I've done. Alright, so I'll just crack on with this next 3 bits, which is 28 and 27. So I'll do A28 and A27. So A27 is just exactly the same as this bit, which I don't know what they are, but we'll get into that, and I will come back when they're done, show you what we've finished. Alright, talk to you soon. Alright, so here we go. So the first part of part 2's done. Just putting the, say they'd be axles, looks like axles to me, in. So yeah, it was a little bit of cleanup to do, like Peter said, in Aussie Models Live. But yeah, no, it looks good. Just have to put bits on top here. So let's have a look at what they are. So they're looking at A6s and A5. So we'll go A6 first. Which are these ones? Looking forward to dinner tonight. I'm so hungry. Just having sausages and salad. Right, there's a fair bit of clean up on these. Just little bits of flashing. So all I do to clean up is I get my knife and just gently slide it along where the flashing is. There we go, all clean. Oops. Be careful with my passion fingers. Alright, so those bits go just in that, on top of the, so it goes in there like that. So as you can see, that's open, and then that one's closed. So I'll get them done, and then I'll come back and show you what I've done. So I'll talk to you again soon. Alright, so here we go. Done all the tops of the axle thingies, whatever they are. These little box top bits. So they're all done. So, do I have to tick anything off yet? No. Because now I have to put on 2 A4s, which are these springs, and then A26s. So the springs obviously go into those locating spots, and then there's these A26s, which look like they go into those locating spots there. So we'll go to these locating spots. You can't really see very well because it's blurry, but yep, those. So let's have a look at these springs, eh? So have a look at A4. Okay, so there's got A3 and A4. Alright, I see. So let's just stick to A4 to start with, because they're the ones we need. We need A3 as well, but obviously, like I said, I'm doing it by the instructions. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Give this a bit of a clean. So anyway, look, I'll get this all cleaned up, and I'll be back. So give me a couple of minutes. Alright, so welcome back. So I'll put these in. The arms of the axle place things. Oh wow, what a bad bit of misfielding. Go into the springs. So they actually go into the hole of the spring. So, as you can see there. So I've cut off these little boxes. These little boxes go into this part here. You should be able to see a couple of holes in there. So they go in there like that. So I'll put those in and I'll come back. Talk to you again in a minute. Alright, so there we are. Where are they? They're on so well you can't even see them. Those little boxes there are now put on. So the first part's done. So that's parts 1 and 2 of the lower hull. So I'll tick that off. Part 3, there's a fair bit more work to do. You've still got to put the springs on, the other bits and pieces. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. So yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy this build. I know I'm going to enjoy doing it. So, like I said, it's in collaboration with Pete and Jason. So I know you all have, but if you haven't, please go and subscribe to their channels. You know, they're both top blokes, both top modelers. I'm just in this for the fun. I'm definitely no Peter, definitely no Jason, and no one's gonna deny that. But no, it's fun. Yeah, so at least go and subscribe to them. Subscribe to me as well if you haven't already. This ASLAV is going to be painted exclusively in Outlaw Paints. So yeah, get into it. Get into the series. I'll have a playlist up for it. So yeah, I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great week, people.